Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a lesson with Classflow. The first thing you'll do when you log in is see your dashboard screen here. The easiest way to create a lesson is just to click this green circle. This tutorial will pop up, which is kind of nice. If you need some extra help maneuvering the tools, feel free to click on that. I'm going to X out. The first thing I usually do is I title my lesson at the top here, just so I don't have a bunch of untitled lessons saved in my Classflow. So I'm going to title this YouTube video. So what you want to do when you're creating a lesson is kind of treat this like you would a PowerPoint presentation. The interactive part comes when you're live with the students. So this is kind of what's just going to be on the screen. So you need to think about what information you want students to have. And I'm going to show you how to use the toolbar to do that. I usually make the card notes smaller. I don't really need those. But if you want to leave notes for yourself in there, you can. In order to add text, you just click the T at the top and you can start typing. Oh, let me capitalize Classflow there. You can highlight it and, let me highlight here. You can change all the things here. Change it to here, and you can move it wherever you want on the screen, just like you would in PowerPoint. If you want to click on shapes, I like to use the boxes a lot to kind of separate out information. If you make the box after your text, it's going to lay on top. All you have to do is click the setting tool and reorder. I'm going to send it backwards so that it's behind my text. The other tools up here, one of them is the pen tool. And if you click this, you can also highlight, which is kind of nice if you're trying to emphasize something for students. You can use that when you're live with them, or you can also do it right now. If you want to use the pen, just switch over. And my signature smiley face there. And if you're unhappy with it, the eraser tool is right next door to it. The other tools up here I don't use as much, but this toolbox is really helpful if you're creating math lessons. They have tools that you can add on for students that you can see on the top here. The revealer and the spotlight will hide part of the screen. If you want to do, reveal information kind of slower to students, you can use that. The camera button next door to it is if you want to take any photos and put them straight into the Classflow. The assessment function will allow you to create questions that students can answer within the slide. A link if you want them to hyperlink to another one. Clear if you want to get rid of the annotations or anything that you put on there. And the fill is just like other programs you use like PowerPoint and Microsoft Word. It will just fill whatever you're clicking on. When you want to add a new slide, you have to come down to the bottom left. Just click Add Card. They call them cards instead of slides, just a different name, but it's the same thing. And if I were thinking about using a poll with my students to get them interacting, I would want to think about what I'm going to ask my students. So I might say, how are you feeling today? Put that right at the top. And if I wanted to do a multiple choice poll, I might give my kids options, happy, go to B. You might just need to make the box a little bigger to see all your text. Sad, maybe C is optimistic. And you can change all the things about the text that you want using the toolbar here. I'm going to change the color. You can make things bigger. I'm not worried about prettiness right now just because I'm showing you the tools, but you can play around with that. And so when I'm using this slide with the live version, I'm going to push out the multiple choice poll to my students. This way you can say it verbally, how you want them to answer it, but I know a lot of my students really prefer to see the options up on the board. So I will usually plan those questions ahead of time to get them interacting with the text. And so to continue on, you just keep adding cards, as many as you want. And that's about it. So check it out, play with the tools. It really just takes some time playing around with it to become more comfortable with it and see what you can create.